All right, let me do a um, hopefully relatively quick video that is just an overview of how to navigate the course. So, when you log in to uh, Blackboard, you are going to see the classes that you are taking this semester. If you've already taken online classes, this might be a little bit of a review, but please watch it because I most likely do things a little bit differently than other professors. Everyone has their own style. So once you click on the course, okay, it's going to take you to the announcement page. The most current announcement should be at the top. I left the mobile app warning and student email on Office 365 just because the system office feels these are very important. So it's a good idea to always start on the announcement page. What I'm going to do generally on Fridays, I will open up the material for the next week and I will put in an overview of what's going on this week and possibly a link to something specific in the course that I want to make sure that you pay attention to. I always send the announcement to your college email also. If you access it in your college email, if I have sent a link, you're not going to be able to access it. You actually have to get into Blackboard to access that. Okay. But let us look over on the left-hand side. These these are the ones that I'm using. The 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. And well, okay, 5, 6. um, the information here. Oh, I should get rid of these. Sorry, this is old stuff. I will get rid of that. So let me just take you through. So when you click on the syllabus and other useful information, I have the syllabus in both Word and as a PDF. I also have the calendar in both Word as a PDF. I have the resources, policies, and procedures that every course has to share with students. I'm letting you know that the textbook is on reserve at the library, at the Tunxus Library. Unfortunately, every campus does not have a copy of the textbook. Let me emphasize once more, it is absolutely crucial that you have the textbook. This is not a course that you can do well in without the textbook. Almost every assignment you do in this class, you need to refer to the textbook. And then there's a link that you can get. The textbook is published by Oxford University Press. If you click on that link, let me just do it for you. You would click, my instructor is not assigning the resources. I'd like to use the resources for self-study. And I believe it's free. Okay, I hope it's free. All right, so I do both of both I do these both in Word and PDF because I know that if you have a Mac, you might not have access to Word. I did want to show you the calendar because I ended up royally confusing myself. So let me just explain it. Let me open the PDF. I have set it up starting the week on a Monday, and I do that because the heavy assignments for the week are always due on a Sunday. You do not have to do the work on Sunday. You can always do work early. Okay, so what you'll notice is the quizzes are always due on Sunday. The first week the discussion is due on Sunday, but going forward, discussions are due on Wednesday, Friday. The Wednesday is for you to post. The Friday is for you to respond to classmates. So basically what's due on the Sunday is the quizzes for the chapters that we covered and either a journal or a part of the essay. And I will talk about the essay later. All right, what I did want to call your attention to is June 19th. Juneteenth, the college is closed. So I opted instead to make your initial post due on the Thursday. I thought about making it due on the Tuesday, but I thought most people prefer to use an extra day. So anyways, the first week we'll do chapters 1 and 2. The next week we're going to do chapter 3 and 7. And that is because chapter 7 is the topic of your final essay. So let's do it so you can start working on the essay slowly. Then the following week we're doing chapter 4, 5, and then 6, 8, okay, 9 and 10. And then again at the end I opted to kind of skip 11. We have chapter 12 and 13. Chapter 11, I don't want to say the only thing, but I'm going to ask you to do a quiz on it. And then you have the option of writing the journal on it if you would like. Okay, so let me get out of here. So anyways, please remember, I set this up in a very European fashion, that I set it up so the work week begins on Monday. Okay. That calendar is also part of the syllabus. Alrighty. What's really important here is the course content. I'm going to take you for the first 2 weeks. It makes a lot of sense to me. If you're struggling with figuring out what's what, please, please, please reach out to me. I do not believe that a student asking questions, it's not a bother. Number one, I'm getting paid to teach the class, and part of that payment is interacting with students, but I also really enjoy interacting with students. So unless you're texting me at midnight, it's not really an issue. Okay. So, what you will see in every week is a folder that has material for that chapter, shall we say. Okay. So for the course overview, there is the how to navigate the course, which I'm recording right now. I'm re-recording it. And then submitting work and accessing feedback, which I have to re-record because I just found out that it just goes blank in the middle. Okay. And then there's always a quiz for every folder. This is a link to the discussion. So when you click on this, you will get right into the discussions. And then what you do is you have to create a thread, which I will talk about in the next video. Okay, let me go back to course content. The first week is different. It's a half a week. It's just kind of an overview of what's what. But when we get into the next week, this is how most things are going to be set up. There's a folder for every chapter. And once you open the folder, what you see is there are lectures for, I try to keep them short, but I talk a lot. So they tend to run, okay, I was going to say 15 minutes, usually under 20 minutes. All right. And the textbook, each chapter is divided generally into 4 sections. So there tend to be 4 videos, unless it was a really big section, in which case I might have divided that into 2. All right. I just here, I put the video that the textbook references because I think it's really important. I don't know. The textbook talks about Eleanor Rigby, so I just put a link to Eleanor Rigby. I love the Beatles. So, okay. But then we've got part 2, part 3, part 4, and then another video that the textbook references. Okay, so that's... so within there, you will also see there's the quiz on chapter 1, and there's a discussion. I'm trying to remember, did I open... Oh, I didn't open it yet. I will do that. Okay. So then when you go back, chapter 2, you see the same thing. There are the lectures and the videos. I don't know why this. Let me see if I can fix this. When you see this blobs, I have all this material up in YouTube. And this, for some reason, is in Kaltura. I will see if I can upload that into, what's it called? YouTube. All right, and then there's a quiz. I'm going to talk about that in the next video. Okay, so that's the course content. The discussions. Okay, basically what I have right now is the bio. I want you to give just a little bit of information about you. A paragraph. And then at a certain point, what I want you to do is read through what people have written. Remember, it's short. Pick one person. Normally, I have people do two, but for this first one, just pick one person and you're going to respond to that person. Basically, you're looking for something that I put we. Okay, really, you look at, is it something that you have in common with this person? Is it something that you want to know more about this person? Okay, so I find strictly online classes a little bit frustrating because we're trying to replicate face to face interactions where if somebody speaks to us, we respond. It doesn't always come across really well in the online world. But I'm gonna experiment. Well, not experiment because I've done this before. I'm gonna do different discussions slightly differently to see kind of what's gonna work, what's gonna work well. Okay. The next section to look at, assignment descriptions. Right now I have open the journals and how to format a journal. I might need to fix this one. But so when you go into journals, I have the directions for the journals in both Word and as a PDF. I have the rubric in both Word and a PDF, and I have a sample journal so you can see how I give feedback. This is only in Word because when I try to do it in PDF, it gets rid of all my comments. So I don't know. Hopefully we'll see what's what. Okay. What I wanted to okay, the two other maybe these three things here. I'm going to take it from the bottom. If you want to meet with me, I would say, well, we're going to meet in WebEx. So when you click on that, it's going to take you to my specific room in WebEx. Oh, hey, here I am. Oh gosh, I didn't clean my room because I didn't think I was going to turn the camera on. Okay, anyways, let's get out of here quickly. Okay, so that's WebEx. I would be very, very, very happy to meet with you in WebEx. I'm pretty flexible on the time. I tend to get up pretty early. The cats wake me up around 5. So anytime after 5 a.m., I could meet with you. I'm not a late night person, but if you say I would like to meet with you at noon on a Tuesday, fine. You say I'd like to meet with you at 9 p.m. on a Friday, fine. Okay. And if you want to message me, so within the course, what you do is you're going to say create message. You're going to click on the 2. You're going to scroll all the way down. Oh, come on. Marguerite Yowen instructor. You can click on that like that. All right. And then you just type your message there. Okay. I got to move this thing. Yep. Come on. Move this thing. Okay. And cancel. And cancel. There we go. Okay. With my grades, hopefully I did it right. This shows every single assignment you have throughout for the whole short semester. On the next video, I'm going to show you actually how to see feedback that I give to you. All right, so this is kind of let me go back to the announcement page. This was just a really brief overview of what the course looks like. This plus really reading the syllabus carefully will give you a very good understanding of what the course is all about and how to get the most out of the course. As always, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. And have a good day.